me just once.
We're back on the Morning Brew with Friends, and this is always a treat when I have people wearing sashes on the show. This is Marissa Livingston, Miss New Mexico 2015, and Sasha Butcher, who is Miss New Mexico Outstanding Teen 2015. And you guys both with the Miss America organization. And I know this is a different organization entirely, but did you watch the Miss Universe thing?
We did watch. It was unfortunate what happened, but you know, mistakes happen, and so.
Right. We make a million of them here on the show. I know exactly where Steve Harvey was. You look at the paper and something happens.
Get a little nervous. It happens.
Right,
yeah.
right. But and that's an entirely different organization for the Miss Universe pageant. And I know that you guys are with the Miss America organization, and there is a difference between Miss America, Miss USA, Miss everything else, right?
Yeah.
Give us the quick rundown of what is different about Miss America.
Yeah, well, the Miss America organization is really focused on scholarship money. Every girl that competes in a local competition or at the state competition receives some type of money to go to college, which is wonderful.
Right.
There's a talent.
It's not a modeling competition.
Yes, exactly. So they get scholarship money. There's a talent component. So I'm a dancer, and Sasha is a singer, and so you have to compete in a talent competition during your local or state competition or at Miss America, and that gives you the qualification to represent your own artistic expression. And then there's a service component as well. So each of us have a platform that we support during a year of service. Mine is called For the Kids.
And mine's called Uniquely You, Be Confident with Who You Are.
Excellent.
Yeah, and so those are the main differences.
Great. And then this weekend is the big it's the crowning of Miss Albuquerque.
Yeah, so it's kind of.
And can you do me a favor and help her come on the show? Like, put in a couple of good
give her a number when
words.
she's crowned. Yes,
Here,
exactly.
give her my number and say he wants you on the show.
Yeah.
Because it's this weekend at the African American Performing Arts Center at the fairgrounds, which is one of my favorite rooms. It really is one of the best.
It's a very nice theater.
Right. And so it's like a 2-day thing, right?
Yeah, so the interviews for the girls are taking place on Saturday during the day, and then the stage competition is taking place on Sunday, and that's what the audience can come to view. The interviews are private.
Okay. And then, so were you Miss Albuquerque before you were Miss New Mexico?
I was Miss Duke City.
Miss Duke City, okay.
Yes, representing Albuquerque.
Excellent. And then, so does that mean that you now, as Miss Outstanding Teen, do you go from being Miss, do you like kind of graduate up into the Miss Albuquerque competition, or how does that work?
Well, so since I've already won, I can't compete as a teen again, and so once I turn 18, I can start competing for Miss.
Oh, okay. And is that already set? You're going to do that?
Yeah.
You have your gown, you have your gown picked out?
Yeah.
So,
well, it'll change when I get there.
and then do you keep the same platform? Do you want to keep the same platform? Is that something that you want to?
It just kind of depends at where I'm at when I decide to compete again.
So do you want to, so when you're going forward with this, do you kind of prepare now and throughout high school, do you make sure you keep your civic engagement up and make sure you keep all of the, all the volunteer things you have been doing?
Yeah, I just, a lot of the things that I'm doing with my platform, I'm going to continue doing until I decide to compete for Miss again.
That's very cool. So I got to ask, because you were, of course, on the national stage for, and I forget how well you did. I know you did pretty well this year, but where did New Mexico place in the national competition?
Well, I did not make top 15. However, I did end up winning the non-finalist top interview award.
Oh, great.
So that for me was a wonderful honor because interview was my category that I really, really worked hard in, and to have the judges crown me as the winner of
Well, I'd much rather. I'm glad New Mexico's known as the smart state. Then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So as you know, the Miss America interviews are very intensive.
They are.
Anything's fair game from newsworthy topics, controversial issues. So it really is a lot of process and prepping for that.
Right. Well, I think most people out in TV land don't realize I was actually a judge for the Miss New Mexico one. So much fun, and I got to spend a lot of time with a lot of the contestants. This has been a couple of years, and it was amazing fun to be able to do it. And I was amazed. Any question I threw at any of the contestants, they just knew right off the top of their head anything. It was really great. the preparation for that kind of interview must be really intense.
Yeah, and that's the wonderful thing is it really provides you with so many skills that will help you further in life if it comes to job interviewing
Right.
or, preparing for any type of, college application or, an internship. It really provides you with those skills to set you up for success in your future.
Right. So in Miss Albuquerque competition this weekend, do we have any idea? It's more than Miss Albuquerque too, right? Because there's going to be a Miss Duke City. I think there's a Miss
Yeah,
Route
so we're going to be
66.
crowning several girls. So there will be several girls that will be receiving crowns, the winners. And it's just a wonderful event where girls will be crowned and then they can start serving their communities right away. And eventually they'll make their way to Miss New Mexico and Miss New Mexico Outstanding Team this June.
That's great. And
Yeah.
is that in Alamogordo again?
No, it's going to be taking place in Portales, which is the home of the pageant now.
Okay.
So on Eastern New Mexico University.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then so it's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I mean.
Saturday and Sunday. Sunday is a stage competition.
Okay, so Saturday is kind of the private interview day for all
for
the
the
contestants.
contestants, yes.
And then Sunday is the public thing. And if you go, it's really great because all the dancers do a full-on stage show. It's a variety show.
It's a production, so
Right.
it's a show. So that's why we're really encouraging people to come out and support the girls. Not only are they going to be, putting themselves out there and really, vying for those big titles, but it's just a fun opportunity to see some local talent. It's a show, so it's really entertaining.
I love it. I love it. We'll see you guys on Sunday then.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys in just a couple of seconds because we've got Nolan coming back to talk about some Bernalillo County construction projects on the Morning Brew.
But never leave the stream of warm permanent sand. So the days float through my eyes, but still the days seem the same. And these children